So here we are in Boston at our Leadership Unplugged series for 2019, and I'm here with my friend Michael Hughes, who is a General Manager China for Arpin International. Michael, how are you?
Doing wonderful.
Yeah, handshake here. Now. Come on, let's talk about that. Yeah, you know. Anyway, so listen, I have to give you a hard time. But
no.
You know what? One of the things I was learning and reading a little bit about you is your passion around Habitat for Humanity.
Sure, absolutely.
So, you know, I want to hear from you on why that's such a passion and how you consider that with respect to leadership.
Oh, absolutely. So one of the most important things in running a business, because I'm the country manager for China, so we're
big.
It's a big business. We have a lot of cities to cover, but luckily I have a great support from our headquarters in the U.S. that really has a strong emphasis on taking care of the communities that we're involved in.
I love that.
Which is absolutely amazing. So we have a group in our organization called Arpin Strong that they do nothing but focus on finding and working through endeavors that are developing communities through the US, through Latin America, and they're supporting for that for East Asia as well. So one of the things that we're looking at is as we're doing business in the Asian regions, particularly for China, how can we get involved in community work? How can we be a part of the development and the growth of not only the cities that we work in, but the countries that we work in as well?
You know what I love about that is this is going to appeal to the youth who coming into a workforce right now in a particularly difficult unemployment model, meaning very low unemployment, appealing to a passion greater than the paycheck.
Absolutely.
And you know, the fact that your organization does this top down and all over the world, I find amazing. So let me pivot and ask you just about being the general manager outside the United States.
Sure.
What are the leadership qualities and inspirations you hope to leave with your team every day?
Absolutely. So one of the most important things as a leader and being an ambassador for our headquarters in the United States is to make sure that we're instilling the values and the same concepts that the company in the US has engendered in their employees. To bring that across, but not only just bring it across, but translate it to ways that are applicable for the people that are living in the country that we're working in. So for China, that comes across in a lot of very unique ways of doing that. From a leader in terms of developing strategy, it's making sure that we have those checks and balances in place, but also that we have the right motivation in place as well, so that we're motivating our employees, we're engendering this feel, this customer experience that we deliver in the U.S. that we need to deliver consistently, in China as well.
Yeah, you know what? It's so interesting because, and the other thing too, being in an international industry, being able to transfer leadership across a variety of cultures sometimes is very unique because what one culture values, another doesn't, and so how can you sort of build that bridge to what the organization has as a higher plateau. So let me ask you this, my closing question for you is, so who do you look to as a leader and who's your hero?
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's a very difficult question. It's a broad question. And it's taken a lot of time of thought, actually. And one of the most influential leaders that I can think of is the former actor Rock Hudson.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, why? Why?
The reason being is because during his lifetime as an actor, until his actual passing, the later part of his life was so influential in changing the paradigms and the ways people looked at different types of relationships that they may have traditionally been used to, whereas when at the later part of his life, it was all about paradigm shifts. It was all about challenging what people thought were families, what people thought should be. And what happened is in China, the same type of situation exists, is that we are always looking at paradigms. And as a leader, we're trying to educate, we're trying to encourage, we're trying to develop a paradigm shift that is matching what our company is looking for.
What you want to have it be.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, when we're delivering services to our customers, we want them to have the same experience, whether it's in the US, whether it's in Europe, or whether it's in China. And the way you can develop that is working first as a paradigm, understand what you have to change, and then look at a strategy to help develop that to the next stage.
I can tell there's no wonder you're an incredible general manager for your company. Thank you so much, my friend Michael. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Of course.